Let's meet the starting.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this match, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Evan Mobley, and it's Shed in at the point. Pass to Wallace. Mobley on a screen. Down low. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick. 20 feet out. Buries the jump shot.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Shed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And we're about a minute into the first. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Anunoby. Tipped. Goes back up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam outside. Ayton, a screen on Mobley. Here's Siakam. And finally, that one's good.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. 4 on the clock. Shed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he drops them first. Second free throw, no good. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City. Playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Takes one from 10 feet, and the shot goes in.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Wallace outside. Pass to Shed. Here's Mobley. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Shed. Wallace outside. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Siakam outside. Oubre passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmes pulls it down. The Nets with the lead. Here's Shed. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And, of course, Brooklyn only a few spots below.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Knicks on D. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Shed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley on a screen. Pass to Holmes. From downtown. And it's New York with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Pascal Siakam has really worked on his game over the years. Barely scored as a rookie and worked himself into an all-NBA selection.
Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Fred.
It always does, B.A. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
Now here's Ayton. He had 16 in the win against Golden State. He gets it in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Shed. Fires the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possessions. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here's Wallace. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis. Pass to Siakam. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And Siakam showing off his vision with a nice pass.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Shed. Wallace outside. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. Wallace gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
Here's Holmes after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Wallace. Here's Mobley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
I just love the ball.
Wallace outside. Pass to Shed. Mobley with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes a first. So for the Knicks, Richards comes in for Ayton, and Branham subbed in for Anunoby. And both free throws good for Mobley.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Richards. Now here's Oubre. Pass to Siakam. And here's Oubre. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's good. And get the assist to Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Mobley. 32 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Richards pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Throws it up high.
Oubre just having a sixth sense that time, sniffing out the alley-oop and throwing it in.
Now McCollum. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Good on the shot. New York leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Richards with a screen. Puts up a three. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Grant with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Outside Oubre. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Branham. Richards, high post. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Trent. Still no points. Pass to Graham. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
So both teams changing it up here. Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. Second, Lou Dort. Fourth, Evan Mobley.
These two are a problem for opposing offenses. Quick, active hands. They pounce on your mistakes.
McCollum with it. McBride covers. Takes the three. Shot's good by McCollum.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Pass to Richards. Bagley against Mobley. Richards with a screen. Bagley passes to Richards. The layup misses. Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Ware. And there's the rejection.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Trent. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc. But Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
First one falls for him.
Such an important cog in this team's offense. When he's on the floor, Trent Jr.'s role is to try to score as much as possible.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. New York leading by 3. From 11 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Trent. And here's McCollum. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 4 on the clock. Richards pulls it in. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now McBride. Here's Branham. No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for New York. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Nets trail by 5. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Buzelis coming off a 12-point game. They set a pick. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Hayden's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Nets trail by 9. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Shed. McBride covers. Here's Shed. And he drives in. And he gets the bucket.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
McBride passes to Branham. And Anunoby with it. Here's Branham. The rebound by Ware. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. Here's Buzelis. It's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. And some changes here for New York. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Bagley. Oubre comes in for Branham. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for McBride. Holmes, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Ware. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots it. And it's Shed missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Outside Oubre. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Oubre's got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Wallace. From the arc. Here's Shed. Wallace outside. Launches it. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. The 3 is up. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, let's check in now with Allie LaForce to see how Jeremy Grant's doing. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. He's not coming back for this game, and I'm told to expect he won't be back for a while. Not the news we were all hoping to hear, guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Oubre. 11 points for him last game against Golden State.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul. Number 30. One shot.
New York leading by 7. Siakam outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! SGA using that size.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Wallace outside. Holmes, a screen on Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Pass to Holmes. Here's Shed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The Knicks pull it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Yes, Spicy P getting up.
Knicks lead 41-30.
Here's Shed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Shed. Wallace outside. Here's Shed. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter. New York leading by 9. Pass to Aiden. To the paint. Here's Siakam. No good with a layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
From 7 feet away. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooklyn pulls it in. Holmes has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wallace, right side. There's the 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the Pistons, it's never easy taking the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some great basketball of late. And when you're winning, back-to-backs feel a lot easier to handle.
First free throw is good.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 12. Trent with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. New York leading by 12. Siakam outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. McCollum pass to Mobley. Wallace outside. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Wallace has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Richards. Siakam for 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Trent. Not a lot of room. Now here's McCollum. Here's Mobley. Clock at 6. And here's Trent. And there's the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
inside Oubre. Pass to Dadier. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum defends. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. 8 for 15 now in this one. McCollum on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Mobley on a screen. Three-pointer Holmes. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Up and over McCollum. New York again can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Trent outside. Mobley on a screen. Out to McCollum. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Wallace outside. Mobley down low. Richards is there. Mobley left side for three. McCollum. Richards pulls it in. New York leading by 9.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And some changes here for New York. Bagley's checked in for Pascal Siakam, and Branham subbed in for Oubre. And the Nets also making a change. Buzelis is checked in for Holmes. Here's Buzelis. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Bagley, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 10. Mobley, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul, second team foul. Wallace at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Wallace outside. 36 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Cason Wallace.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line, a step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Buzelis connects from downtown. Buzelis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's New York with it. Fires away from way outside. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break up 12. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Well, I think for the Knicks, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Nets.
Well, they're getting up a lot.
Glad you could join us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Buzelis. He's out there with Mobley, and it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Buzelis. The 3. That one no good. New York leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Oubre. Inside. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Oubre. Siakam's got 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Shed. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Nets making a change here. Holmes is checked in. And he makes both free throws. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. To the wing on the left. Siakam for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Shed. And they recover it. Wallace right side to the middle. Poke loose. Here's Mobley. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Aiden's up there for the rejection.
Stolen by Ayton. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor. And a lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Pass to Mobley. It doesn't go for him. Ayton with the defensive effort. Now here's Siakam to the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And that one's on target from the wing. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence, especially in his jump shot.
And that one's good.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now here's Anunoby. Give him 8. Pass to Oubre. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Nets trail by 15. Mobley outside. Wallace outside. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. It's tipped. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Charging inside with some force. Siakam showcasing that athleticism, that jam.
Mobley, a screen on Oubre. Shoots from 14. The bank shot, no good. New York leading by 17. Down low. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. The Knicks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Oubre. Fires from deep. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out left to the wing. Here's Shed. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The first one falls. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Anunoby. Give him 8 points now. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Wallace. Picked by Holmes. Fires the three. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Pass to Wallace. Holmes with it. Here's Shed. Inside. Oubre with a steal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Miles McBride. At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Bagley's checked in for New York. Branham comes in for Oubre. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Trent. Over to the left wing. Here's Shed. Misses the three. For New York, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Back to McBride. Rebounded by the Nets. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Holmes. And here's Trent. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Trent. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find them.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Siakam. Here's Branham, guarded by Trent.
With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Branham, guarded by Trent. 6 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's Dadier. Blocked. To the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Richards. First personal foul. 15.
New York leading by 14. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's McCollum to the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. McCollum's got 5 points.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
McBride passes to Branham. Now Richards. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The Knicks, second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Branham, guarded by Trent. Clock at 4. Knocks down the long J. Dajier's got his second basket on the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
78-61.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second personal foul. team foul. Number 30 at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Nets making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. New York leading by 15. McBride with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who will keep things moving.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to Richards. Here's Dadier. Richards with a screen. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got 6 in the quarter.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Now here's McCollum. McBride covers. To the inside. Here's Ware. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Branham, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bagley sets a screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul charged to Jamal.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for New York.
That's his third, 4th team foul. At the line for New York.
Nets trail by 17. Pass to Buzelis. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. 21 points in the game.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Branham. 7 points in the game. Richards with a screen. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more 3s to stretch that defense.
Now here's Bagley. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Down low. Pass to Ware. There's the triple. And Dadier pulls it down. Knicks leading by 14. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop blocked. They recover it. so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Pascal Siakam out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Branham in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Branham. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Pass to Shed. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now here's Ayton. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And here's Anunoby. Pass to Branham. Brooklyn pulls it in. Holmes has got rebound number 8 now. Mobley outside. Here's Buzelis. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. Amazing. Man. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy. Here's Branham. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Branham. Tries the 9-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Nets trail by 15. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. The shot won't fall. Good D by Wallace. Mobley with it. He's covered by Siakam. And Mobley throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's Siakam for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Well, with consistency from the three-point line, Siakam becomes very scary to guard.
There's a screen. On the attack, Holmes. No luck on that one. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Siakam. And it's Siakam again missing. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Holmes. Here's Shed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Holmes, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Buzelis. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Siakam outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Rejected by Siakam. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Oubre, he's checked in for Branham. Here's Buzelis. Anunoby covering. Mobley on a screen. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anunoby. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Anunoby with great size at his position. He's a wing that is not afraid of getting hit inside.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Brent, you spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Nets trail by 13. From the high post, Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, the 17-footer, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Shed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Clock at 6. Pass to Wallace. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Knicks leading by 15. Siakam outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley with the block. The Nets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And they get it back. Pass to Shed. 4-3. The Knicks with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Holmes with the block. Here's Shed. To the left wing. Here's Buzelis. Anunoby covering. Wallace outside to end the drought. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Anunoby passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmes. Mobley with it. Over Ayton. And Ayton pulls it down. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Knicks. Leading by 12. Out to the right wing. Siakam outside. Now Ayton. Siakam finds Ayton. And he gets that one. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Three-pointer Holmes sinks it from distance.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Nets making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And the free throw, no good.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Wallace outside. Pass to Shed from behind the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Shed. Back to Holmes. Pass to Shed. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. He goes up. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You see the mobility on the break. Siakam goes after every easy scoring opportunity he sees.
Back to Wallace. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. New York leading by 15. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. 16 feet out. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 25.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Oubre. Ayton with a screen. Siakam for 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Shed. Three-pointer. The ball's knocked loose.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Oubre. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam with a screen on Holmes. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Holmes. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
They set the screen. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Ware.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Shed. Now Mobley is covered by Ayton. Mobley down low. He's against Ayton. Mobley, no good. Now here's Ayton. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
New York leading by 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up with the stripe. And that one good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Siakam.
Throughout his career, Siakam gets himself to the foul line a lot. Adept at using that length, and he'll earn some free throws here.
First one falls for him. Siakam hits them both. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.